Hi friends, welcome to Canary at Home. My name's Lacey, and today our project is a celebration of love. Today we're gonna arrange and paste these bleeding tissue squares onto this beautiful heart-shaped wood panel. The heart, as you probably know, is a universal symbol for love. So I like to call this project a bleeding heart. Now, I've heard that phrase used, so I was curious. I went to look up the definition, and they say that a bleeding heart is somebody who loves or cares too much about other people. And I thought, that's funny. How can you love or care too much about others? So I would argue that the more that we love and care about others, the better the world will be. So today, we're gonna pour all of our love into this bleeding heart, and you'll be able to hang it maybe on the door of your home to show the world that love is pouring out of your home. So in your Canary at Home kit, you'll have your heart-shaped wood panel, your bleeding tissue papers, some Mod Podge, a brush, some wooden beads, and a wire. And then you'll also need 2 cups of water and a paper towel. Step 1 is arranging and pasting your bleeding tissue squares onto your wood panel using only water. So as you're pasting these down, you'll notice how the colors are mixing and the shapes become somewhat translucent, so you can see one shape through another. You'll notice that when you overlap the colors, it creates new colors. And you'll notice that the colors seep into the wood grain in a really interesting way. And see how I have 2 cups of water, one for washing my brush in between colors, and one for getting clean water to paste the next color. So I'm gonna continue to explore selecting, arranging, and mixing the colors of these tissue paper squares until I get many different colors on my panel, and I fill up the whole board with a rainbow of colors. Once you've filled up your bleeding heart with all the colors and shapes you want, I want you to take that paper towel and very gently blot it to take up any excess water. I filled up my whole bleeding heart with color and shape, and notice the effect, that watery, painterly effect creates a lot of depth. So next we have to seal in these shapes with a type of glue called Mod Podge, because as you know, we did not use glue to stick these shapes, we used water. Once that water dries, your tissue papers could actually fall off. We're gonna apply a layer of Mod Podge over the whole thing. Now Mod Podge is kind of like a type of glue. It seals in colors and paints and surfaces, and it creates like a nice slick shiny surface on top. You're gonna have to trust me, because at first it's gonna seem like you're covering all your colors with this white stuff, but it's going to dry clear and shiny, and you'll be able to see all those colors through it. You wanna make sure that you're spreading it out evenly, where it's not too thick and gunky on any parts. So after you've sealed in all of your shapes with the Mod Podge, then you're gonna move on to creating the hanger. Now I would recommend waiting for it to dry before you do the hanger, but I'm just gonna show it to you now if mine's still wet. So you're gonna find your wire and roll it out straight. Then you can find one of your holes and gently poke through until you have enough to twist around. Once you have one side attached, then you're gonna add your assorted beads. Make sure you leave some space at the top so that you can twist it off once you've poked it through the second hole. And voila! You have a beautiful, colorful bleeding heart. I can't wait to see your bleeding hearts. Maybe I'll see them on your front doors around town, or share your work with us on Instagram at Canary Art. Thanks for making with us today, friends.